it's very easy to spot the difference between Harry and Meghan and William and Kate's body language and their PDAs, particularly at the moment, because we've got Harry and Meghan out there on Invictus giving us probably some of the most industrial strength PDAs that we've seen, even from this very amorous couple before. And the most glorious one probably is seeing Harry completely encircling Meghan in his arms in the middle of a crowd. The crowd are clearly loving it. He's loving it. She's loving it. Her face is turning, her smile is turning it into a rom-com. You know, every bit of romance is there between the two. And at the same time, we've got William and Kate out there yomping through the woods in their tweeds, sort of rubbing sticks to make fire and everything. So a really acute difference. We've all seen it before, though, so it's not a new point. I think what we're seeing now, though, and to put it in a nutshell, why this is happening is the fact that we're seeing celebrity power couple versus royal power couple. And never the two will meet, I don't think, now. That they have some similarities. We clearly know that both couples are in love, deeply in love, whatever. But they have different ways of showing it. And a lot of that is to do with the type of power couple that they are. If we look at Harry and Meghan as the celebrity power couple, that body language dynamic is all about, here we are. You know, they walk into the stadium to applause. There's incessant hand holding to show how much they love one another. This all very much fits in with the celebrity power couple, particularly in America, where fans love to see the love. We see it with all the A-list power couples, you name it. Even if they're about to split up, they still have to stand there on the red carpet, kissing. I mean, we get tongues, we get everything. And it's very much part of who they are and the branding. It's so important. It makes them look idyllic. And it's great because it allows Harry and Meghan to be as tactile as they want to be, because they've got really no restrictions, even at a sporting event like Invictus. So they not only can they do this, they know it's what the fans want as well. And probably if we could hear the fans, you always know it on the red carpet as well, the minute a celebrity couple kisses or cuddles, everybody goes, oh, that's so wonderful, that's exactly what we wanted. When it comes to a royal power couple, though, different fans with different wants. They want stoicism. I mean, I don't think with the late Queen and Philip, any PDAs, I think probably not. But the good thing about that is that we don't really see any progression in the relationship. So if they do have an argument, we don't see the difference because they weren't kissing and cuddling in the first place. So it's almost a safety thing. And subtlety, and that's what we get from William and Kate, a lot of subtlety. Their arrivals are different. If you look at Kate arriving at the event today, it's here you are. She's pleased to see. It's not here I am celebrity. It's oh, there you are. You've been waiting for us. And she does a little what's called a baby wave. It's all very status lowering, if anything. And then when they get there and they're working, everything about their body language has to show that they can work individually. They don't go in holding hands because it would make them look like too much of a couple. They have to set about working their way round the camp. Where we see with their body language and where you get with a royal power couple, where you get what would be signals, subtle signals of intimacy, but very strong bonds, will be from their mirroring. Now, this is something that we can see here. This is also something that we've always seen from William and Kate. It's subliminal as well. They're not actually looking at one another to try and copy one another. Meghan will put one arm out behind Harry's back, and Harry will put his arm out behind Meghan's. Their torsos aren't together, so they're not cuddling, but it shows the intention of cuddling. We want to cuddle. You know, this would be our normal position that we would be in right now. I think Harry has been very smiley at Invictus. I think, firstly, because he absolutely adores it out there. He's with people he knows. They've got the banter going. They're military people. They understand him. He understands them. He's back with a massive team. And more importantly, probably, they absolutely adore him. And he feeds from that. He gets a lot of his confidence from that. I think the last piece of the jigsaw puzzle, though, with his body language, because we did get moments when he looked a bit what I would call isolated in a crowd. We just got those moments when nobody was speaking to him, and as a royal, he wouldn't know what it's like to have nobody speak to him normally, because, you know, if a royal goes out as a royal, they get hosted everywhere. They've always got people with them. So when we got those kind of non-royal moments when he was just sitting by himself, he did deflate a bit. You got that, he does that slightly haunted facial expression, although again, very animated when anybody spoke to him. But when Meghan turned up, it was as though, you know, the last bit of the jigsaw puzzle had arrived.